Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. That was a really measly hello.
Yeah, really. Sorry.
A little louder.
Hello.
The voice needs
Thank
to
you.
speak louder.
The voice needed to clear her throat.
Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. We are Saturday, May 11th, 2013, and this is episode 39. My name is Sue, also known as Crafty Knitter 7.
And I'm Kari, also known as Jaded Knitter. And you can find us on YouTube, iTunes, and Blip under Two Tangled Skeins, TWO. And you can find our show notes and everything else on our blog, which is twotangledskeins.wordpress.com. And we are on Twitter, although we don't really say much on Twitter.
No, but our show gets posted on Twitter. We should start saying stuff. But hey.
Go for it.
Okay.
And on Twitter, we are the #2 Tangled Skeins.
Yep.
So yeah.
I'd like to welcome...
Come join our group on Ravelry too.
Yes, please come join our group. If you watch us, come join the group, because the quicker we get to the next 100 mark, which would be the 500 mark, we have giveaways. And so if you've been watching us for a while, come join the group. It's lots of fun. Hello.
Hi.
And I'd like to welcome any new viewers and welcome back people that are coming back to see us. So obviously, if you're coming back, you're enjoying the ride, because we are. FOs.
Hi.
And that would be the hand. So,
don't poke the Kari.
Introduce yourself. The hand, the voice.
This is the hand, also known as Toll Baby. Hi.
Also known as Lynn.
Also known as Lynn.
Yeah.
Because it was really funny when we were at the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival, people were coming up going, "Where's the hand?" I'm like, the hand. Oh, Lynn! The hand! Ah! And Kari just lost her ball. See, we keep her for a reason. And she just lost it again. You're really getting put to work today. FOs, do we have any? No.
Not really. I'm calling them FOs because I've been wearing them.
Yeah, maybe you can show it closer to the screen this time, because last week was not so easy.
This is my sweater, the Orangi cardigan by Weaver Knits, and it's done out of Tanis Fiber Arts. And it's their blue label, so it's a sock weight. The purple is iris. The kind of tanny white color is sand, and then the black is charcoal. And yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much done. It's missing the button bands because I haven't gotten around to
She was
them
wearing it at Maryland.
Yeah, I wore it at Maryland. I wore it here today. So yeah, I'm calling it done because I'm wearing it. And then the other quote-unquote FO was this.
Which is no longer an FO.
Because as you can see, I'm currently unraveling it because I'm putting the cabling on the back. And
because as she explained last week, she didn't do the cabling so she could finish it and wear it.
Yep. But it is actually listed as an FO in my projects, and it's going to stay listed as an FO in my projects even though I'm unraveling. Because it was finished and it was wearable.
Yep.
And this is done, the Orangi was done on US 4 needles, which is US 6.
4 millimeter, which is a US 6.
4 millimeter needles. And actually, the ones around my neck right now. And the Lindis, which you didn't write down.
Oh, it was a faux last week.
Sorry.
Which is Amanda Schutzker. The Lindis pattern, which is Amanda Schutzker. It's out of the latest issue of the Twist Collective. So it's their spring, summer, could just be summer, 2012.
There's the yarn.
And it's Mirasol yarn. It's their Cotton Annie, I think.
That's the Lindis? I thought you were doing the Lotus Blossom. Oh.
I was. That was the one that came out 60 inches.
Right. So
because
that's why I didn't write it.
Ravelry lists this as a DK.
It's not.
It's really not.
It's really not close to it.
It's a worsted Aran weight.
Which, when you're going for a specific size, makes a difference.
Yeah.
We're talking 48 inches to a 60 inch. The difference in between is huge.
Yep. So yeah, and this is also done on the 4mm US 6.
Yep. I have a hoe. I have a half finished object while you keep unraveling. So this is my vanilla sock, and I use the Kate Atherley pattern. This is striping, as you can see. It is, thank you, because I can't see past the sock. It is made from Biscotte and C in the
And that is why we poked Kari.
in the Felix
No,
base. So
we do not poke Kari.
let me get the label up closer. So Biscotte and C, that is it, and it's in the Felix base, and it's self-striping, and it's a beautiful 80/20 superwash merino wool and nylon. And the other one is right here. It's really tiny, and this is on 2.5 millimeters, which is a US 1.5. And might I add, they're the Kraft needles that we've been.
We both fallen in love with these.
Sorry for the sound. We have the window open, and there's a stretch of road in front of my house that people tend to
Take a little fast.
just a little
Which is
fast.
funny because there's speed bumps. And
Oh, and
everything.
they go over the speed bumps. Yeah, you can hear the metal hit the pavement. So really sorry about that, but it's really hot in here. So
Yep.
yeah, and that's pretty much my on the needles and my half finished object. I'm also knitting. Well, can you say knitting? Here's the bag. Here's the needles, 3.75, and here's the yarn. This is the Paloma. The reason they're separate is because the first time I cast on, I misunderstood the directions because they were by phone. I wanted to cast on, I didn't have the pattern with me. And I misunderstood the directions from my friend Selma, who was telling me the directions.
We were
on the
halfway to the
phone.
border.
Yeah, we were in the car halfway to the border. And so I wrapped I did yarn overs instead of knitting and wrapping twice, so it did not look good. Pulled it out. Then we were at lunch the other day, and Kari didn't have any knitting with her, so she cast on for me, and somehow I twisted it.
Or I twisted it. One
It
of the
doesn't
two.
really matter. It was twisted, and I was past the first set of double wraps. So when you knit back through it, it looks like a yarn, not a yarn over. It's a slip stitch.
Yeah.
And then I noticed it was twisted. So last night at knit night, it got unraveled, and I have this in my Prairie Girl Creations bag, which is local to us, and it's really cute. It's got butterflies, and it's green, and it's got, I'm not the pink fan, but it's got pink inside. So Prairie Girl Creations.
And that would actually be because it's a light pink, it would be a really good
And
color
it matches
to.
the butterflies.
It matches the butterflies.
But
Yeah.
it would be a really good color to see yarn against.
It is, like when you open the bag, like you can see it's a light color. So I really like it, and she's local to us, so I'm pimping her. And besides that, I don't have anything else on the needles that I'm working on. I have a shawl, the Mara, and I have a,
Is it still in the naughty corner?
no, it's in the
Oh,
living room.
okay.
I've done half a row on it.
The naughty corner is right over
Right
there.
Yeah, because it's within
Throwing
throwing
distance.
distance for me.
Yep.
So that's.
Yes. I'll move on to my hoe and I'll
Yes.
finish. Almost done.
You want me to keep doing it?
No, because I'm literally like a couple of rows away, and I'll take my spindle out.
Nice.
I think so. This is the sock pattern that I've been designing for the yarn that I got from Evie Knits, who's Yvonne, who's a local
Ooh,
dyer.
that shows
for us.
up really well.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It shows up really nice.
These are the pattern. I'm calling it the Mountain Path socks because I thought that the cables looked a lot like twisting paths. And it's done in Yvonne's sock base, and it is on 2.25 needles. These are done, like the pattern is done. I have one chart, which is just the cuff chart, left to do. Other than that, it's done. And it's going to my testers, who thank you guys very much for agreeing to test these for me today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow at this point. And once I have it back from them,
It's gorgeous.
it's going up for sale.
It really shows up well with the purling in between as opposed to the knits in between.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty.
And I'll just actually
Do you want to
twist it.
show the heel?
I'm actually just going to twist it a bit so you can see the
cable's on the front.
cables on the front. This is actually the front of the sock, and it's a little, there we go. And as you can see, it comes down and goes into a point right before the toe. And yeah, I really enjoyed knitting this, and I had a great time fooling around with just different cable patterns, because I got this yarn and went, this has to be cabled. It was just one of those things. It yelled at me, I want cables. So I gave it cables.
And she bought herself a new design software, so yeah.
Yeah, I've been testing out design software, and I finally found
That was
one.
an after the fact Maryland Sheep and Wool purchase.
Yes, because I actually met the woman who created the software. It's the Envision oh shoot. I will have to get the exact name. I think it's the Envision design software is the name of it. Retails for $100 US. It's $99 US, but worth it. Very, very worth it. So I'm using that in combination with a few other programs that I've been playing around with.
Mm-hmm.
So this pattern should actually come out looking a lot better than the last one did. But yeah, I have socks. Well, I have a sock. I haven't actually started the second one.
That was my fault.
Oh, okay. No, actually it wasn't. Well, she had the cuff chart. I'd lent her a bag that I'd left the cuff chart for some unknown reason in. But
I was merrily wandering around with it.
Yeah. I could have always just copied this one and, figured it out again. Like I said, this one is going out for testing today or tomorrow. So I will hopefully have that ready for the beginning of June. And I will be doing a special for everyone if anyone wants it. I might actually be doing a draw for it.
A group special.
A group special.
Nice. Coming up in June.
Yeah. But like I said, this is Evie Knits, who is Yvonne, and is she Evie Knits on Rav?
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful designer. I love this sock yarn. I do. It's well twisted, the colors are well set.
Not splitty.
It's not splitty at all. I prefer, especially for sock yarn, I prefer something that has a really solid twist to it. So it's not a loose splitty yarn.
So the base that she's using is really
Yeah, the base that she's using on this is really good. The dye on it is really nice and even. It's a tonal, so there is variation. There's a bit of purple along with the gray and the green in it. But there's no white spots, there's no, it's really, really well done. And I'm definitely going to be doing more of these. But, half finished object.
Hey.
I has a home. And that's really what I've been knitting on all week.
Did I just say that out loud?
Yes, yes you did.
On camera.
On camera. Yeah,
well.
This is my on-the-go knitting, which really needs to get the heel now because it's getting a little long.
You're just knitting and knitting and knitting.
Yeah, exactly. I measured it today.
Or you could always do an afterthought heel.
Do we want to go there?
No, we don't. Those socks are still in the naughty drawer. They're actually buried under the naughty drawer. I'm going to take my watch off because it just fell off again. This is done out of... I don't remember.
That is Black Lamb.
Oh yes, it's Black Lamb, who's a somewhat local to us dyer. And it actually, on camera, it looks like it's pooling a lot more than it does in person.
Yeah.
You can't, this pooling that you're seeing on here, you can't actually see it in person. What's happening is the camera's blending a couple of colors together.
Yeah.
Because it's pink and purple and a blue. And it's blending the blue and the pink and purple together, so. But this is just my basic 72 stitch cuff down sock pattern. And I guess while I'm going at it,
Sorry, I'm just counting here, so don't
That's
mind.
okay. Needles. They're going to be in here. In my new
Yeah, the case that we showed last week. Not sure if you.
And I guess since we're I'm moving on anyway. I'm just moving into reviews and such.
Because we're, yeah.
Yeah.
Except if you want to show limbs on the needles. But
Yeah.
Sock. Same sock as last week.
just a lot more of it done.
Yes.
It's basic, cuff down.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's in, well, this is this way.
It's so
It's
pretty.
Wild Hair Pinnacle Sock Base in the Hope colorway.
Vanilla sock.
Plain vanilla sock, 72 stitches, 2.5 needles.
US
That's
1.5.
about it. Yes. Same sock.
The last time I saw you, you had like this much done. So
Yeah, you had a
Yes.
cuff.
yeah.
Now you have almost a toe.
Well, almost.
Yeah.
I was
So-
hoping for a hoe this week and I didn't make it.
Oh well. Maybe you'll have a faux next week.
Well, it was the spinning class this morning. It took up all my knitting time.
Yeah, she took a spinning class this morning.
Woohoo! I'm not very good at it.
That's okay. You took your first class this morning.
Yes.
This was something I showed it last week, and Lynn got a couple as well. This is a
Needle case.
needle case, and
This
it's
one is
by
for DPN and Cirques.
yeah, it's for DPN and Cirques. This is by Crippen Works, and it's really well done. The edges are all nicely finished. It has an elastic on it, which I really like. It's got a nice heavy, it's not canvas, it is a cotton, I'd say poly cotton
It covers the needles.
cover for the needles. And it has a whole bunch of pockets, which you can now actually see because I've got needles in them. There's two sets of pockets, so you can see there's an upper and a lower set. And then they get progressively, as they go this way, they get progressively bigger. So these pockets are a whole lot bigger than these ones, because these two pairs of needles down here, which are my DPN 6, which by the way, are not poking through this.
Nice.
Which means a lot, because so far these things have gone through everything I have
Well,
put
she's
them in.
got a really thick.
Yeah, it's a
lining
really
on the
thick
edges.
canvas. The actual fabric is a really thick canvas, and then a really good edge, which I've forgotten what it's called.
The taper on the edge is very.
Yeah. Either way, it's really well done. It's Crippen Works, and
They're on Etsy.
they are on Etsy. It's crippenworks.etsy.com. And you probably can't see that, but we'll link it in the show notes. They have DPN cases, they've got circular cases, they have
Crochet
cases
hook
for
cases, they got
crochet
straight
hooks.
They have all the cases.
straights, and they have one for interchangeable sets as well.
And she says she does custom work as well.
And apparently she does custom work.
Yeah, I really regret not getting a case now.
That's okay, she's on Etsy.
She's on Etsy.
And hopefully she'll be at Rhinebeck.
Yes.
Um,
She is from New York.
and then on to review the second. These are, where is the full set? No, let's go in there. What are
These?
Yeah, those ones. But
Because
I had a pair that's,
you gave me the ones that were crystals.
yeah, but I had a pair that had something on it. I thought, oh, maybe not. Oh well, they're around here somewhere anyway. So I'm just going to,
It's a very small room, just so you all know.
yeah.
Very small.
It's very small. Carrie has
They're
a very
here
small
somewhere.
house, and Carrie loses stuff all the freaking
So
time.
let's tell the backstory to this.
So we borrowed our friend Crystal's needles. Stole, I think, would be more appropriate wording on that.
Borrowed. It's borrowed. She offered. She offered.
Yeah, after I suggested it.
Yes. Anyways, backstory.
So she offered, we borrowed.
We did a review,
We did a review. We might have run off with them to the US.
and this is a postcard that came in this box
With these.
with these 3 sets of tips and 2 cords for each of us. And the funny thing is, this is from Tom and Linda at Kraft. So thank you. We loved the podcast, so they watched. Share nicely. So we've shared. So if you watch Linda
Somewhat
and Tom,
nicely.
we've shared. And 3 was give Crystal back her needles. That's what the postcard said.
Yeah.
So we want to thank you so
you
very
very
much because this is totally awesome. We got a set of
was
2.75s, 2.0 millimeters, that is, and a 2.25. Each.
And these are actually the 2.75s, because my 2.5s are around here somewhere because I've been knitting with them all week. And these are their 5.5 inch tips. And oh my god, I am in love.
Yes, socks.
They are, I compared them to my SIGs, and I'll just pull out. These are bigger, but that's okay. Gold is my
it's hard to see.
signatures, and the silver is the Kraft, and I am really liking these. Like on the 2.25, so the US 1, oops.
Very long cord.
Very long cord. I am really enjoying the tips on them. They are working very well, and I'm actually finding them better to knit with in a lot of ways than my 2.25 SIGs.
And not only that, the join where
the
you
join,
you can't even tell the join is there, and then where the needle hits the cord, it's so smooth. So yes, we're doing another review basically.
Yep. Where the joins are on the larger SIGs, it's equivalent. On the small, like the 2.25, now I have one of their original sets and they've pulled them, so I don't know what they're doing to remake them. But I'm actually finding the joins on the Kraft are better. And where it joins to, I'll just separate it a bit here so you can actually see. You can see where that kind of little black mark is. That's where I've separated the screw from the...
And once you join it,
yeah,
you can't even see it.
It's very hard to see. It's very, very smooth. And it is actually a smoother join than the signature. Like I can catch my nail on the signature. I can't on these.
Yeah.
Now,
so yay for us.
I am gonna, addendum to that. The SIGs, you're not gonna really notice that. It's because I'm actually running my nail over it. But really, really nice. And I'm liking the points on these. They are equivalent as far as pointiness goes.
Yeah.
Which I am impressed with. They're solid steel.
Yeah, 'cause those are stilettos, aren't they?
Yeah. I only knit with stilettos. I love me some sharp needles.
Yeah. I find they're as sharp, but they're not as piercing.
Yeah, they don't.
They have the sharpness, but not the piercing. Like I'm sitting here tapping on the end of the needle. You don't do that with signatures.
No, you don't. Yeah, the SIGs are probably slightly pointier, but in the grand scheme of things, with me knitting with them, and I've actually been switching back and forth between my two pairs all week just to see what the differences are on the same socks. I've been knitting. These are knit on both pairs actually. So I've been knitting them on both the SIGs and the Kraft, and they're both wonderful, but I am liking the point on these. It's just how it's a rather abrupt change on the SIG, where it's a very smooth change on the Kraft, and I'm really enjoying that. It seems to be working a whole lot better for the cabling and whatnot that I've been doing, because these socks have a lot of very small cables in them. The cord is flexible. They apparently actually have a new cord, which is even better.
Sorry, I'm sitting here thinking
oh, okay.
I keep increasing when I shouldn't be.
Oh.
Because I'm just listening to you talk and I'm just going.
Stop increasing.
Robot. Yes, I'm going to do that.
It's a good
now.
thing I'm on one of the straight parts.
I'm supposed to be. I think I just increased a couple more stitches. But hey.
But yeah, I'm really, really liking these, and I'm actually going to put it in order for the DPNs. They're 5-inch DPNs, and I do not knit with wood DPNs. I have not knit with wood DPNs in a long time because I don't like them.
And I just might possibly be ordering a full set of heavy metals.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Getting around to that one too. Can't do it right now, but I'm definitely ordering some DPNs. And for me to order DPNs in wood, these are really good. Because yeah, I don't knit with
there
wood.
is a bit of a weight for them.
Yeah,
but they are worth it.
They are worth the weight.
Yeah.
The wood needles, I know right now they don't have their wood interchangeables up for order because they're trying to solve their backlog right now. And their wood DPNs are, I think it's 4 to 6 weeks. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. And I know for the metal ones, it's 2 to 4 weeks. Which, in all honesty, I live in Canada, that's pretty average. for anything. These are actually also 100% made in the USA.
Yep.
So,
yep.
You know, I'm partial to things made in Canada, but I will take things that I can get through NAFTA.
Okay, I'm good. Sorry, I've been like really off. So
I hate paying multiple duties.
Well, plus we have an American address. We can always ship stuff to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Stitches is coming up, so.
True.
It's not like we won't be going to his house.
Her boyfriend lives in Chicago.
Hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
We'll see you soon, Rob.
We'll be back. I want to show this. Sorry for the crinkling. Closer up because you couldn't see it last week.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's really pretty. It is Into the World. It is Kimuro, K-I-M-U-R-O. And it is Superwash Blue Face Luster. And I just wanted, oops, that little pop up there. I wanted to show it. So now you can actually see the beautiful colors. And I was really standing at the booth going, I don't know what color.
She was overwhelmed.
And I was like, I don't want something purely green. And then she pointed this out and I'm like, sold! So that's really nice.
And quite frankly, I figure at festivals, that's the way to buy yarn. You might as well go in and buy the stuff that goes, oh my god, that has to come home with
There
me.
was just so much. I mean, I'm really glad. And I was looking at some of the names. Like, some of the names were hilarious, too. Like, I almost bought one braid because of the name. Something about Captain Tight Pants or... Yeah. So, you know, that can happen. Other stash.
And you're welcome, Crystal, because I picked yours out, too.
Yes. Well, I think you both kind of helped. Because I had the one you bought. Yeah, she was there.
Oh, okay.
I had the one you bought in my hand.
Yeah.
And I put it down, and then we got the other one. And
And
Crystal,
now it's mine.
Crystal loves it. This is my Bosworth. It's really pretty. So, there are two. Now you can see them a little closer. What is yours made of?
Zebra wood.
Zebra wood. Mine's made of redwood.
And I think if we turn it this way, you'll see a little bit more why it's called zebra wood.
Yeah, and mine's redwood. And they're totally gorgeous.
Which, oddly enough, matches the floor in my parents' entranceway.
Oh, nice.
That's true.
I also want to mention I'm in a swap on the Knitting Samurai podcast, and I got my swap. So, Joanna, I want to show you the stuff you got me. So this is Trekking Hand Art yarn, and as you can see, it's green. So obviously she read my questionnaire and she knew I liked green, so I am loving it. She also gave me something called a Portuguese knitting. It hasn't been down the top yet. It has to go down the top. I'm fine with that as long as I get it back. She also gave me
a
Portuguese knitting pin. So, which I've been looking up online, which is a really, really neat way to knit and purl. Okay.
She's trying to put it in her bag.
It's not going home with her. I'm just telling you that now. Thank you. Now that it's all like scuffled.
Yeah.
And she got me some chocolate and a really cool notebook. I really love it. So thank you very much, Joanna. I know I sent you an invite for the show and I hope you watch it. So thank you.
I guess now I'm going to have to show you how to knit Portuguese style.
Pretty much. And I also bought this from somebody on Rav. Green, self-striping. And it's mine.
Also
Biscuit and C. Yes, and it's down my top. So, I don't know if you have anything else. That's pretty much it for me.
No, that was pretty much
Lynn has some stash. Stage left.
Where's Carrie?
There's Carrie. So that is after Toby took his spinning class today. So we've got her. She's got fiber.
Yes.
She's got a wheel. She took a class. Our job here is done. Carrie's converted both of us.
Well, we'll see if the conversion sticks, because, man, my wheel is difficult.
You might have to get another wheel.
Well, let's put it this way. I was pretty much determined to get a Lewitt after I left the class.
Oh, well, there you go.
Because that wheel was great. Mine, not so much. It just has a little bit of character and needs a little bit of tweaking here and there.
That's okay. She'll pull it out of the car and I'm going to play with it.
And before we end, we have a draw.
Yes.
All the names are in a bowl to your left. Which is It's right there. So if you posted a picture on the thread of pictures in Sue and Kari, you were at Maryland Sheep and Wool and you posted a picture, names are in the bowl, and Lynn will be sending you a care package. So we will, oh, you want me to pull? I'm like, so the winner is Kirby Werby. Woohoo! So Kirby Werby, Sherry, you had a picture taken and there's a bag full of goodies that's going to be sent to you. So PM Lynn, Toll Baby, with your address, and
honestly, I think the coolest thing I found, there was this booth. They make brooms.
Is this part of the?
Did I show this last
time?
No, I didn't think so. The coolest thing I found was there was this booth where they were they made brooms and stuff, and they had a bunch of these in a basket.
What is it?
It's a pot scrubber. It will not damage your pots. You scrub with one end until it wears out, then you scrub with the other end until it wears out.
Pans?
Even your non-stick pans, and when you're done with it, you toss it in the compost.
Sweet. Now don't show anything else.
Nope.
So yay! I think that's it. No, it's not it. Sock knit along. We've got a lot of participants in the FO thread.
Yes.
Only thing I need to mention is only one post per person, and there may be a person or two who have posted twice. Your first post will count towards the draw of the prizes, which we have yet to set. And
I thought we had.
did we set it?
I thought it was a set of stitch markers and a pattern.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so we've set it. I guess I said it and didn't remember because brain mush. It goes till the end of May, which is 31st. And then my birthday's in the beginning of June, so another knit along is in the works. My birthday month. I think that's it because I'm just going to be a chatterbox from now on.
Okay.
So
Carrie's busy.
happy knitting, happy spinning. Next time.
Bye.
Bye. Stage left.